give power to the words I speak. I give power to the air I breathe. I give it all to the mighty almighty living in me because I know it's just a power to be. Living free in a free world, or so they tell me, but I often have to ask myself, how could that be, world? Because if you can see the world from the eyes of the dirty and the hungry and the young, dying in the streets, hung out to dry, misguided by the ones saying all lives matter, but the first to pull out guns, watching black lives shatter. America is just a melting pot splatter, like a piece of modern art, peace for modern warfare. Which would you decide? Genocide, homicide, or just coincide?
But you never get back on your tears. Why do angels cry for men? Why do angels cry for men? Well, I think someone committed murder. I think somebody broke the law. 'Cause love was good but now it's gone. I wonder where it's at, wonder where it's gone. But I think that I just killed an angel.
My pocket's empty, my tin is a bag of chips. My mind's on the fritz, screaming fuck it, hit a lick. But I'm trying to live legit, and that's the hardest shit. Look in the sky, ask why, what the fuck is this? Is this a test from God? How fucked the government is? I can't see friends, I can't tell who my enemies is. I never had a big truck, I ain't tryna have kids. So the fact is, I don't wanna go and do shit I live. What if I'm not gonna do some this? I never even know the man like I did. Women in the house and I'm not there. And that's the thought I don't like right there. So it's me, myself, just shows out there. You already know that it's cold out there. And I'm just trying to keep on. All alone, my own out there. I don't even know what's going on. I work hard all day long. I get paid just to pay the bills. I'ma pay the bills and they gone. So it's back to bank. What you think? I'm a choice for the girl alone. They specify I'm a person I said being on my own. I'm on my own.
Black and brown, you were my queen with the crown. I love having you around. You were my everything. In the future, you don't get that diamond ring. The birds don't sing like rain midnight. One, that's from me to you. Two, just keep it true. Three, in love with you. Four, I'ma get you that two with the missing root. 5 through 10, we don't split these dividends and have some beautiful kids. Forever, I'ma keep you fitted like I found your ad-libs. 2 kids in the playground, just having fun. On the run like B&J. Drunk in love, but forever on my chest, that's where you live. Black and brown, you were my queen with the crown. I love having you around. Black and brown, you were my queen with the crown. I love having you around. Feel and say, feel and say, I feel and say, bam, bam.
I'm sorry. We must not be familiar like deadbeat fathers and their children, but chill, let's get acquainted. My name is Nicey, and I've heard that people have to learn to live with you. I only think that's critical if you don't know your heart and how to get it through pain with 6 levels of 6 devils on 6 letters. I swear you must be an omen with your persuasions through orgies with guilt, shame, and spiritual ailment to derail me. I don't need the train tokens. I'd rather use my bus pass as my self-esteem bus pass with hollow points of reassurance. You see, my mind makes decisions past my heart and its emotional currents. Oh, I've met you before. You made me justify any pain I've endured. Took away the logical floor and let me float in an emotional state. Big as Texas and Cali, rearranged in a Pangea way. I mean, I took a Pangea's way because of your influence on the story. Isn't it crazy how time blew past and you jade any rose that is discolored for me? God warned me about you.
Bird church, can't see slurping. Show me them titties, girl. Hell, like we on bird. I'm swerving, it's not on purpose. Not about a slurping, trying to paint the picture perfect. Bird church, can't see slurping. Show me them titties, girl. Hell, like we on bird. I'm swerving, it's not on purpose. Not about a slurping, trying to paint the picture perfect. Show me them titties, girl, like we on bird. Drinking to the bourbon, moving back like at a derby. Come through on 2 wheels, you can call me Lick Curry. I have no words like the shop of Steph Curry. We can die,
I ain't gonna lie, when I walked in this motherfucker, I thought I was going to a swingers club and shit. I started looking around, you got the bartender over there with booty shorts on. Like that booty meat, goddamn it. Shit, when she got on that floor, I said, I already knew she was nasty. So this nasty motherfucker better not do it. She better not lay on this goddamn floor. I know they didn't mop this motherfucker. I know they did. Motherfuckers have stepped all over the goddamn floor.
I wasn't in church this Sunday. To tell the truth, I was sitting around beautiful women and listening to the dopest poems written by the dopest poets I know, because really that's where my heart at. But some people will tell you that ain't where you find God. I be saying, now if Jesus walks with me and he's by my side, when I step into the venue, does he wait outside? Or is he only in your church, your mosque, or your kingdom hall? And if so, how do I hear him when I'm speaking to y'all? I think that God is everywhere that you ask him to be. And a couple shout outs is all that he asks from me. I know where my talent comes from. I realize speaking is a blessing. I learned that stressing is but an opportunity to learn lessons, and I write about it. Entertaining but educational, witty but confrontational, funny but motivational. I'll probably never be a poet by poetry standards, or the best in the game, or the most highly demanded. My thing is to let you know you will stay well grounded while you chasing your dreams if you keep God somewhere around.
They will push you over the edge. Lie in wait for you to fall like prey into statistical preferences that perpetuate institutional sentences for minority males. The sliding scale is a slippery slope we won't get a chance to remount. They will discount your intelligence, pay your accomplishments no mind until you define yourself for yourself. You will be crunched into other people's fantasies of yourself and eaten alive. Audrey tried to warn us as best she could. The cannibals are coming in search of fresh blood, and yeah, they will beat you fair and square. You see black people in boxes as part of this country's pedagogical alignment. Whether it's caskets or solitary confinement, now where has the time went? To maximum sentences for first-time offenses, yeah, this is survival.
I thought I was an expert.
Oh.
I thought I can heal anything that his ex had hurt because I can tell this man was unhappy. See, I thought I could eliminate the pain from the one he was with, but little did I know he had a PhD and not giving a shit. Well, my efforts went unrecognized. But I soon realized it wasn't all about me. See, this man had mountains he couldn't climb since '93, so why must we blame it on the absence of his father? Or maybe it was the woman who broke his heart in two. So now he got a good woman and don't know what to do.
Will I ever be able to love right until I can get some kind of a guarantee that my love life is going to always be happy? Not perfect, just happy.
Yeah.
Like it always is in the beginning. Before the arguments replace the compliments and kisses. Before the recipe of insecurity and jealousy replaces your favorite romance with insecurity and jealousy, you know, happy. Like when communication is a breeze with your lover. Like when neither one of you have to say a word, but still somehow both of you know exactly what it is that you need from each other.
Right.
Woo. But it's like those kinds of days never really last long, and since all of my relationships seem to vacillate between being a good reason for me to change and being a good reason for getting drunk all day and eating cocaine to avoid all that drama, I paralyze my emotions and conceal them. Can't have no woman thinking I'm weak, taking advantage of my feelings, no. I would rather lie than let her see me cry. Tell her everything is fine when I'm really all broken up inside.
This is what it's all about. I'm all for the trouble. I'm with my chicken. If it's strong, that's all.
At 3:15, you look like you lost weight. You probably should have finished dinner at 2:15. At 3:15, or my bad. At 4:20, you stopped long enough to share the joint I had time to roll while you were gone. We hold our breaths and hope that we'll have enough time for each other. At 5:25, you inform me that 540,000 babies were born while you were gone, and that another 50,000 people died as well. At 6:30, you kiss behind my ear, telling me that we will have enough time for later to be intimate. This isn't the first time that you said this.